What does it ask me to do that? Oh, dang. It's gonna have to be like that. Hmm. Let's see. It'll work. Right. Up there. Let's check the links. Hmm. Where is the link for this? There it is. Hmm. See if that works. Okay, cool. So we're just chilling, and hopefully he comes on. It'll be a while. Hey, about 10 minutes. I was just trying to set everything up, but it doesn't look like I can rotate my phone. I don't know why. Hmm. Maybe it's the new Android update. Hmm. Hopefully somebody jumps in and tells me my levels. Spamming on multiple channels, maybe. Maybe non-blader channels? No, that doesn't really make any sense. Uh, Using Twitch. I don't use Instagram really. All the all these Discords, they have completely different formats, different rules. I tried to get Matt on, but he has some personal things he has to take care of. So hopefully he pops in and out, give some of his insight. Am I in the wrong room? Doesn't look like it. Should I type something in the chat? Mm, Waiting for um, Doug, Matt, May, hop in and out. Here we go. Oh, the stream is set for 4 o'clock. I'm kind of just goofing off. Oh, cool. It's iRollerboot. What's up, iRollerboot? Yeah. So, if you could read the chat, waiting for Doug, the urban legend, and Matt Flebo has some personal stuff. I did talk to him in the background, and he might jump in and out. So, hopefully, uh, Doug gets my link in about 3 minutes. Okay, cool. Should be on very soon. Do I have this on loop? I hope it's on loop. If not, I'll have to redo it. Alright. Did you click it? Mm, where am I supposed to go? I have too many windows open on my computer. Is it getting on? Mm, hmm. Well, he did tell me he's never done a live stream before, so maybe he's having technical difficulties. Looks so Amish with this hat. Oh, back away from the camera. Is that right? No, that's it. You get it? Hmm. What is going on? Hopefully he's getting his situated. If not, I'm gonna trash this live stream. Oh, it's a little too saturated. Let me turn down the light. Is it going? Hmm. Well, I sent him an invite link, and he has not responded, but he is online. So I'm unsure if I sent it on the wrong format. Uh, what is going on here? Hmm. I did tell him to come in anytime. problem with the links when I give them to people. I've never been a guest, so I don't actually know what it looks like. There we go. I got something. Oh, it's still too saturated, huh? Is that better? Wait, hopefully you can see the screen better. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this works. Yes. Yes. Hey, Doug.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Great, great.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you great. Perfect.
Awesome. This these are the wife's earphones, so they're fitting kind of weird. So I'm just trying to
Okay,
adjust.
okay. Did you want to
Oh,
start with anything, or do you want me to just jump right into the topics?
you can jump right into topics if you don't mind.
Okay. For
Doesn't bother me at
myself,
all. But also, I'd like to say,
go
I'm
for it.
sorry. I said also, I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity. This is awesome.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity, man. Which leads me into my first thing. So in the '90s, like for myself and like other people, we are aware of the urban legend, and I've talked to you recently too. That like I was like, who's this Doug Williams guy? So like, is it like a specifically like a rollerblading thing that you're the urban legend, or is that something else?
uh, well, man, I'll be honest. Remember
Mm-hmm.
AIM? That that was my screen name on AIM. Like, and it just stuck ever since.
I mean,
And like, it was my name on BMag, like all those other social media and everything. But yeah,
okay.
but that yeah, it's literally stuck
It
that
really
long.
is. I'm aware of BMag, and I've talked to other people, and like you're huge. So you shared me the video with this Doug Williams, and I'm like, who is this person? you know?
Well, I was born like late 1981. I'd say like November 20th. So I'm like 41 now, which is a lot to deal with. It's like I'm not saying like it's the worst growing up, but like I did a lot of heavy stuff like early on, like probably like teenage years, and like nowadays it hurts a little bit
Yeah,
now, but you learn to deal
It's
with it.
something
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna get into later on.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into pizza. Like, what's the deal with pizza?
Well, my first job was in pizza. I worked at a place like Hometown Pizza. Like it was kind of close to my house, so I worked there on the weekends, like busting tables and stuff like that. And I worked in other jobs, but I kept on working in pizza, and probably about 2015, me and a group of people were let go from a travel destination job. I was the director of photography on like a bunch of projects, and our whole staff got let go. And I went to a friend of mine, like Sean, and he was like, "Man, I can definitely get you a job working with me." I'm like, "Cool, man. I mean, would you guys be able to work with me? Because I skate a lot, so I travel a bit." He's like, "Don't worry about that. Like, we're good." And 8 years later, I'm still here. Like, I love it, and like as you can see, like I love pizza, so it's easy to stay around there.
Okay.
Like, and they take really good care of me.
Um. Okay.
Do we
Do
have
we
a
have a
skit?
what?
Uh, uh, okay.
So let's get to before bitter cold. Um. So you're saying that you had an injury before bitter cold? Like, what is that? Can you get into that?
hmm Well, you can kind of see this little lump here, but I'll try to show you a little bit better. Like, that's my shoulder. I had a grade 3 separation late October, and I've been in physical therapy like every week with a good friend of mine that I went to school with. My buddy Steve. He takes really good care of me. Like, it's funny because he went on to be a physical therapist and he's known what I do. So he's like, "I'm gonna see you sooner or later." And yeah. Now we're like almost best friends. I see him at least once or twice a year.
Oh man.
But yeah, it looks crazy, but I, I'm learning to deal with it. I've been skating more on it, so it's just it's just something to deal with, but it's fine.
Ooh. So what did you do at bitter cold? Because like you wanted to compete, right? But like that wasn't possible.
I wanted to compete, but doctor's orders just like take it easy, so I took it easy. I mean, I skated a bit, and I originally went with the goal of like filming and making an edit, but it was so swamped. Like everybody was everywhere filming everything. So it's like the footage I did get, I wasn't like very intrigued with, but like it happens.
What? Okay. So
Like
like,
I maybe got like I got like maybe 5 or 6 clips, and that's not enough for anything. So I'm just gonna send it all over to Daniel so he can put it in the archive. Yeah,
yeah.
but eh,
Aside from the clip,
like yeah,
what other things were you doing there? Were you just like enjoying the other bladers, or you know?
oh yeah, and hanging out with all my friends because I've been skating since '91, so like a lot of the guys that are still skating now and like have skated, I know like some way, shape, or form. Like we've met through competitions or whatnot, or through my own competition, the KY battle.
Awesome.
Like yeah, it's it like I remember meeting like a lot of guys at the scrap competition in 1996, I think, in Chicago. And I still talk to some of those people, like Roy Mallahan and Colin Martin. Like we're still friends. So it's like it's been a long time. It's almost 30 years that I've known these
So
people.
amazing, dude. So cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
And it's like you meet people,
No,
and you meet people when you travel along the way. But like, it's awesome because you form more community, and like this skating community is great. Like, I don't know where I'd be without it.
absolutely. So why? So let's see. How did this happen? I guess I was like talking to Matt and like being one of those like window shoppers, like, hey, how does buffer
Uh huh.
Matt at Flubbo?
Uh huh.
And I'm like, hey, how does this work? Like, is it good for old people? Like, what's going on? And like Matt's really receptive, but like, I think I sound like, hey, what's this? What's that? You're not gonna ever buy anything, right? And I actually wrote. I was in the middle of writing an email to Matt at Flubbo Corp about like the extra shavings from like the other frames, like the faux rocker and stuff like that. I was like, hey, in the email,
Mm-hmm.
can you take those extra shavings from like the different colors and like make me a buffer? And then you message me, right? And you're like, hey, look at this buffer. And I was like, God damn, those are wild, dude. So like so
Mm-hmm.
like let's start with your end. What is Avenue?
Avenue. Avenue is something I've been working on for a little while. Like, it's still under development, and like I've got some products that will be coming out soon. Like, I know I should talk about those and what's coming out, but I can't be really like to the
Mm-hmm.
tune about it. But there's a lot of neat stuff that we'll just say that, and like some comfortable gear, and um, we got some stuff in the works.
How did this
And it's a project. It's not just me. It's not just me on the project. It's a few other friends, and like until we do an official release, like I want to keep things a little bit quiet.
how did this like did you approach Matt and Blake, or did they approach you about this green buffer thing?
Well, um, we've been talking for a while because we're from the same area, and like I was always interested in like everything Matt had going on because not many people from this area are like putting out products, especially great products. And then like that was the thing, like Matt, when he showed me the buffer, I was like, "Are you serious? This is a like, yeah, we've seen like different aspects of this, like a skateboard having a riser, but like nobody in our span of skating has thought about this. Like, and it's like urethane in between like your frame and your boot, but it gives a great amount of shock to like handle because like I jump off a lot of dumb stuff still at 41, but like I got the shock. It's there, man. Like that that where that tree fell, where the
Yeah, yeah,
there's like there's a bank to like a little sharp, and yeah, I didn't miss once, man. Like the buffers, yeah, they're they do it. Like
yeah, for sure.
yeah, like I'm like people were skeptical. Like they'll like ask me like, "Yeah, really? Does it work?" I'm like, yeah, dude, it works great. Like
No, for sure. I so like Long at Oak City, had the flash sale during Winter Clash, and I was like, hey, I want to buy some cheap wheels. So I hit him up, and there's
yeah,
the ground control Jeff Howards, and I was, I'm riding on 88s
yeah.
for like forever, and so like the Jeff Howards are 90s. I was like, whatever, I used to do this when I was young, whatever, you just put them on, right? So I put them on, I roll outside, I'm like, oh man, my
Hmm.
back. So
It's a
yeah, it
big
is.
change.
So I hit up Matt and I was like, hey, I'm gonna need this. And then, you came along with the green ones, and I was just like, see, like one of the things about like the black ones is that there's plenty of people with the black ones. And I mean, I bought the black ones also, to go on my UFRs.
I have some
But
too.
when you like it was really like the nail in the coffin when you showed me the green ones, dude. I was just like they're so like electrifying looking, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
stands out a bit. Yeah,
And we're
and and that's the thing. Is like when like I approached Matt about doing the buffer. Like I originally wanted to do it for my like me, but we talked and it expanded on putting it out as a product with a edition because it is limited edition and with the added there is a little bit added because like the cost of the plastic but or the urethane but $2 of that goes to the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation
ooh,
like and I try to give money to them every year so well with Avenue we try to give back with a little bit on each one of the products we do. Like a lot of people have done it in the past. They just want to keep that trend going because I want other companies to get involved in this and just keep giving back because like that's why we all get to skate because there's other people and other communities around us that help us build.
right. That's so awesome. I was wondering why like there was a bigger premium for the green ones, but I mean I just fell in love with them like instantly, you know.
Yeah.
Are let's move into time and go into the Spring Cup. Are you having a booth at Spring Cup? Are you competing? What's happening there?
I will not be at
Oh,
Spring
okay.
Cup. I'm try. I'm gonna try to make it to the later one. We can talk about that later, but I plan on being at Crowd and
Mm,
Power, like, because this will be my second year competing at that. And actually, Avenue's going to sponsor the event along with a lot of other great companies.
wow. Are you guys bringing
Yeah,
so I am only aware of the buffers. Are you bringing other things there? You don't have to tell me what they are, but just stuff.
there's some neat stuff. Like, there's some stuff that I don't even use that we're putting out. Like, I want to put out products for every skater. And when I say every skater, like even stuff that I don't do, aspects I don't like jump into, like I want to try to delve into to make everybody feel like they're accepted because that's a big part of the skating community is like we accept each other. So we gotta keep that up. That's a big part of it.
I think for the most part, bladers are pretty cool, so I don't think that's a big problem with bladers.
Yeah, no, but I like I'm talking about like wizard skating and different types of skating. Like I
Mm.
want to be able to like yeah, yeah. And then that's the thing. It's like there's different products that do different things, but I want to be able to bring
Right,
everybody
so you're
in.
not just
Yeah,
like sticking with
and
the
like
like the aggressive
everybody.
people. You're going for like the mushroomers and like power bladers and urban
Yeah,
bladers and stuff like that. Okay,
yeah. And that's the thing. It's like we'll start with like a few aggressive products, and then we'll work our way into different things.
okay, that makes
Because
a broader scope of things.
yeah,
And where are we? Oh, I have a controversial question here, and I'll put you on the spot.
okay,
Who is your before you answer? Who is your blading superhero? There are three. We got
okay.
Hood Panda, we got Shred Pool, and we got Spook Wackadoo.
Ooh, dang. Who's my
Who
favorite?
is your like protector?
Ah, uh, that's a tough one because it's like I love Hood Panda. I've known like them for a long time, And Shred Pool, like I'm a huge Deadpool fan. So like Shred Pool's all always been something awesome to me. And Spook's just dope. Like I loved him on the last stream. Like that was sick. So I really I want to say all of them, but I think I'll go with Shred Pool.
Ooh. Very cool.
I'm
Very cool.
sorry if that offended
Okay.
anybody.
I mean, they're all great options. I just wanted to throw a monkey in there, you know.
No worries.
And what is what are you writing like mostly? I guess it's not really current setup because like most like grinder bladers have like a whole bunch of blades. What is your go-to?
Um, Currently my then like the blue
Hmm.
Clarks, and they're set up on the new Everything Company frames. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm real particular, and like there's a break-in period, and like I've talked about it with a lot of people, and like oh, I lost it. I'll
Okay.
get it back. All right, all right, I'm back there. And
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
hear
yeah.
me? We're good. Okay, but like I usually ride dead wheels, but I've been testing some other wheels. Uh, the bearings I use right now are Fruit Tech, Ken and Scott. They're amazing. Like I love those to death. Avenue, Flebo buffers, obviously because they're amazing. But like with the new Everything Company frames, there's a break-in period, and I'm like big on royales and backslides, so like I might switch the frames out to like a NIM setup, like because that's what I'm used to. But I also have options because I might jump into this create pool that I have again.
Ooh.
But I'm
Hopefully,
I'm all over the
hopefully you
place.
show me some sneak peeks in the background. I Rollerboot is asking about the T-neck break-ins.
Asking
I
about what?
Rollerboot says the T-necks question mark for the break-in question mark.
Uh, like yeah, the new Everything Company frames. Like I've been skating and grinding curbs back to back to back to back, and still like I've only got like a little bit broken in, and I'm real picky, and I've got some stuff that I need to start filming soon. So I'll probably hop back onto the frames for a little bit.
He says I share the sentiment. So yeah, he agrees with you. Cool.
Okay.
That I want to jump back into the pizza thing a little bit. On your video, like, is that your pizzeria
Okay.
or did you guys rent it out or what's going on there?
Oh no, that's the pizzeria I work
Mm.
for. Some good friends of mine, like I mean, we met through a bunch of mutual friends, but like they own the pizzeria I work at, and like they've taken great care of me for all the time I've been there, and let me have the freedom to go do all the skating stuff and still have a great job. Like, because some people like would be like, "Oh, you get injured. Oh, you're everywhere all the time." Like, no, they work with me, and they're a good company.
What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza?
But like, I just manage the place. Like, I'm not like I'm not even the biggest manager, but it makes time for me to do a lot of great things like skate.
What kind of pizza like do you take? Like the go-to?
We do New York
Oh,
style, so
okay.
it's like yeah, like I toss like 22-inch pies usually, and like sometimes we do smaller pies like 12 or 16, but like I usually toss the big guys all day.
And do you would you share this like location or is that a private thing?
Will I
The
share what? I'm
location of
sorry.
the pizzeria or is that a private thing?
Oh, the the location I work at is in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm at the Mill Street location, but there's also like another location in the Distillery District in Lexington, and we have 8 other locations in different cities and states. But the location I work at is 17 years old, and it's the original one. But like, there's one in Chattanooga, Tennessee, that's also 16,000 square feet. The one I work at is like 650 square feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like your typical New York walk-in, like in and out, like yeah.
Okay, so right now, what you you s- you said you're going to Crowder. When is Crowder happening?
It's 4/22, so it's gonna be like the weekend before Bladen
Hmm.
Cup, I do believe. But it's such a good time, and it's like a great atmosphere. The park is dope. Like it's this big park called Marsh Creek Park, and it's in Raleigh, North Carolina, and it's a huge space. So like the park or the competition starts off in one section, and then we go to another end of the park for like the finals and semis and everything else.
So from here up until Winter Cup, what are your plans? From like after Crowder and
Uh,
after Spring Cup, but before Winter Cup.
after okay, I'm going to be filming and skating a lot, and there's other competitions I'll go to, but like I really like, especially with my schedule and everything, I can't guarantee other things so far, but I know for sure I'm going to Crowder because me and my partner have already planned that, and I'm hoping, really hoping to go Fall Cup. Like I'm, that's one thing I'm
Is this
working
your
towards.
video?
Oh, like that's what is dope. That's on my YouTube channel. I DJ, so that was a promo for one of the nights I was
Okay.
DJing.
I thought I messed up the playlist or something.
Yeah, no, no, you're fine. There's gonna be a lot of these coming up, and then I also used to do photography for like a event space. Like there's a bunch of them I used to just hit up and like do shows for. Like I shot Big Gigantic, Juicy J, like all types of shows. Like did photography, videography, whatever that I was needed for.
Awesome.
So you'll see some of that stuff pop up.
I'm looking forward to it. And I do you have anything to add?
Do I? Honestly, uh, I'm pretty shy, so like I really couldn't think of just anything off the top of my head, but I would want to just say like we should keep the space open for everybody. When I say everybody, like everybody, like that means trans people, that means queer people, and different peoples of different sex of life. So just keep skating open. Yeah, that's all I can say.
So for so are you trying to go to Winter Cup or that's like what's going on there?
Oh, like from where I live, to get to Winter Cup, usually the trip is going to cost about like 2 or 3 grand. Like to get out there and have a place to stay and everything. Like, so for me, I have to really budget it and make sure I can do that because that like falls right before, because it's my birthday, then my partner's birthday, and then Christmas immediately after. So,
Oh, it's gonna be a party, dude.
well, that that's one part of it, but like between all those things, it's like it kind of breaks you. Like you're pretty broke by the end and all that.
I can see, yeah.
But like, yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm not the richest person, but yeah. Like, and I try to take good care of my partner for sure.
So like, is that a juggle? Are you bringing like are you gonna try to bring your partner? Do they skate or what's going on there?
Oh no, they don't, but like, or she doesn't. But honestly, it's like those things are all back to back because like the Winter Cup is right before my birthday, and then right after that would be my partner's birthday, and right after that would be Christmas, and I have to have enough funds for all these things. So it depends, but I think I should do well enough this year to where I can go to Winter Cup.
I am definitely looking forward to that. I got something up my sleeve
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So I don't know. Lander's not here. I don't know where the heck he's at, but hopefully he connects me with Arlo. Maybe you can connect me with Arlo too. Wishful thinking.
uh, well, I've only met him, and he knows of me because I have several like ghost themed tattoos all over my body. Like, and I've loved his art for the longest time. Huge fan of everything he does. Let me see here. Um, I I don't see. Let's see. Uh, it's right here. Let me check. Oops. There we go. Jackpot. All right. I still have those.
Oh, Mad Beef. I've never seen that
And
cover.
this is my original copy.
I've never seen that cover before.
Yeah. Oh, this is Mad Beef. Sorry, Mad Beef. But the host is somewhere in my mix. But
I've never seen that cover before.
hey, have you never seen Mad?
Mm.
Oh, you've got to see Mad Beef. Like I was discussing with my partner because I need to get rid of a lot of these because I have so many around my house. Like I'll probably have a giveaway soon where I'll give away all these videos. I have so many that need to go to a good home.
I've seen the one where there's like the patty and it's like white and then it says Mad
Okay.
Beef in red. I've never seen that cover before.
Okay. Mad Beef. Okay. That's Arlo with blonde hair and blot of like huge black sideburns right there. And like I remember seeing that being like, that dude is where it's at. Like he's not your norm. He's not like thinking inside the box. He's trying everything different. I want to be like that guy. And that was me as a little kid following Oliver Iceberg.
So how about the other people at DRX? Do you communicate with them like Brooke and Don and Jamie and so forth?
Um, like I mean, from Senate, I don't talk to many people at all. Like I've got a, a few people that I've like met and had conversations with, like, but I don't know many of the owners. I've only gotten to speak to Arlo on a couple occasions.
Yeah, for sure, man. So, any closing words? Because my closing thing is, well, I'll let you go. I'll let you go first.
Uh, we'll see here. Closing words. Uh, be on the lookout and check out Avenue Skate Brand.
Let's go there. What do you have a website?
Oh, like no, we just have an IG right
Oh,
now. Like the website will be up in the next
okay.
month. Yeah, and it's gonna be it'll be a simple website. Like nothing dramatic or anything. We want to focus more on like content on our
I
IG.
see. Okay. Well, On my
Yeah,
closing,
and we'll do some YouTube stuff.
on my closing end, I hope you will come by, hang out with me at Winter Cup. Other DRX people.
Okay, hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
definitely. I really hope to because I've got I've got a few that NFTs, man. Like I didn't get a whole bunch yet. Like I know a few guys. They're like they have like 20 or 30, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm barely making it with two. Like,
All right. Well, there's the urban legend. We can close it up.
thank you, and thank you for having me so much. This has been awesome,
Nah,
Billy.
you're awesome, Doug. I'm like, wow, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Like, did you see that I was bugging Matt about the buffers, and you're like, hey, buy this instead, or you just show me out of the blue?
Are you talking about the
Yeah,
Flubbo
yeah, yeah.
buffer?
Because I actually like publicly I talked to well I'm kind of like bugging Matt a lot about like what is this about the buffer? What is that about the buffer? And then
Uh-huh.
you just shot me the message and I was like, dude, you know, did you see that I was bugging him or yeah?
Hmm. Nah, I didn't see that you were bugging them at all, honestly. I just knew that like we were having a discussion and I was like, well, this is gonna come out. And like we hadn't talked about Avenue or anything. So like this was different for me because it's like this is like another little baby step. People are getting to know Avenue through like this collaboration with Flevo, which is awesome because I definitely want to help Matt out and like Matt's a really good guy. Like you'd be surprised. That kid like he's got a lot going on up here that like there's a lot of great products he's got coming out. I can't talk about it,
For
but
sure. Yeah.
he's got some good stuff.
Okay. Well,
And like I'm not a huge fan of like, you know, freestyle, but like those spook frames. And I keep losing my earphones. Sorry.
okay. Well, always great having you on. Very great insight. And
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Thank you, man. You have a good one.
All
Enjoy your
right.
night, man.
Bye, Doug.
Bye.